I came first time in '96 and met Patabi Choi's first time in Lakshmipuram in the old yoga shala, and it always feels good. You know, the asana practice feels always good, and it makes the body light and clean. Sometimes it was nice to do all this like very fancy, you know, jump throughs and handstands and get quickly into the pose and these things. Now it's more this kind of, well, I'm also, I have a now 1-year-old son, so my practice is a daddy practice. So it's not always 2 hours, sometimes it's 1 hour, sometimes half an hour. You know, you have a yoga bhakti, but you know, you have also this baby bhakti, so it's the baby is number one. But still, it's even the baby is still, it still feels like it's yoga, even taking care of this little boy. The nice thing in the shala is that there's a very strong energy, and it makes you to work a little bit harder, because I mostly practice, you know, early in the morning before teaching, or sometimes after teaching, and always alone. There's usually no other people. It's really different here with 60 people in the shala. I started in '89. Then I met Derek Island, who became my teacher. And when we came here, I didn't really know what to expect. And seeing Patabi Choi, he was just, okay, this guy who has this knowledge, and I didn't feel so much anything special. But in a small yoga shala, there was a very strong energy there. Like in '96, we used to do lots of handstands, like 40 or 50 handstands in the primary series. And there was one interesting story. Maybe partly because this handstands, I broke my wrist, because it was too much pressure on the wrist every day, every morning, you know, just staying on the hands. So I had to do this way, the sun salutations and all the lifts. So after maybe 1 week practicing the shala, Guruji said, okay, Petri, drop back. And I was like, I cannot do drop back. It's my wrist is broken. And he just said, you do it, you do it. I was so worried, because I know that it was so painful. And he was just pushing me, and I couldn't resist. Like, okay, I have to go down, and maybe it hurts a lot. And I went down. It didn't hurt at all. And I went second time, it didn't hurt. And the pain was gone.
Seriously?
Completely. And this was one thing where Patabi Choi had very strongly, was this intuition for what was in the people's mind and what was in the body. So sometimes he could see that somebody had a weak mind, or there was a memory, or the pain was not real, it was not there anymore. Already that time there was about 130 people, and only 12 people could fit to the shala. So the line from the shala on the steps went all the way. Sometimes it went to the 3rd floor, to the roof, and people were just sitting on the steps. And every time somebody got in, you got one step down, and step down, and step down, and step down, and then you went to the shala. And there was this little window in the middle of the stairs, and you could watch the practice. And very early in the morning, Sharat was still in the shala and practicing, doing his own practice. We could see he's doing 5th series, one handstands in the shala. Yeah, it was a special time. And Guruji shouting and laughing and sleeping. And I have only good memories from Patabi Choi. Last time I saw him, just 2 months before he passed, or 3 months before, in the end of February. And I could go to his room and still talk with him. And we just talk about yoga. In that stage, he just wanted to know how many people practice, and are they coming to the shala, and what time they start. And You know, there was in 2007 or 2008, I think it was still 2008, the family didn't want that Patabi Church was teaching, and they hid the key to the old shala because he wanted to go to teach people. But somehow he found the key, and he was teaching secretly. And there was I wasn't there, but there were some of my friends. I think there was 9 people. So he told people to come to the shala, and I will be there at a certain time. So I think this was 2008. Had such a big, strong will to just keep teaching, and this. It was not about money. It was not about fame or you know, having lots of students or something. It was all about yoga. So what I saw him from '96 to 2009, he didn't change. You know, even all this fame and famous people and around, and he was always the same. I think he really had the passion to teach yoga for people. Seeing that kind of bhakti, you know, it's really teaching all the way until the end, and just talking about it. And